Well, boys, and girls, if you watch, I'm back. Yes, I've had a break, but I didn't get why I'm doing this. Oh yeah, and I'm back on Battlefront after a very long time. Now, it's my Mandalorian Season 2 video. Well, Episode 1. Now, also, I think if you guys are from TikTok, you watch me from TikTok. Hi. Yeah, so if my channel gets big, I'll send a link to my TikTok. But, yeah, so if you watch me from my TikTok, shout out to you. So, let's begin. But we're going to begin off with a big warning. Spoilers ahead. This is a very important episode. When you watch this, you'll have many reactions and emotions. So, let's begin. So, oh yeah, if my quest to complete the Lego games, it could be one of those series which I'll never come back to, or I can come back to. So, if you want it back, comment below. But yeah, I might make another episode on that. Anyway, so I am just gonna. Oh yeah, if you're wondering how I'm going in Battlefront, yep, sadly. So it begins off. This is the longest episode, I believe, yet, because it's 54 minutes long. It's called The Marshal. Episode 9 or Season 2, Episode 1. Well, Chapter 9, The Marshal. It begins off with the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda travelling to this deserted world. Well, it is not deserted, but it's a world which is like the underworld of the underworld. It's a very deadly world, and I really think this place is really cool. I thought it was Coruscant, but it's actually desert underneath, and the graffiti on the walls, a lot of people say, oh, Sabine Wren. It reminds me of the Berlin Wall in real life, and it's graffiti through its time. It's like 30-year time. Oh, any nerds in the comments explain how many years the Berlin Wall was out for? Well, it is technically still there today, but I mean, when it was fully full. So anyway, so we get to see. I thought it was Jon Favreau's character, but it's not. It's this man who he's like a Cyclops, and this looks like the rest of Boba. Not Boba. Yeah, we'll get to Boba soon. This is sort of the rest of Jabba's palace's gang, because there's two Gamorrean guards fighting. Now there's a little fight because he wants the mob boss dude wants. So Mandalorian wants to know where a Mandalorian is, because he heard that in Chapter 8 that they worked with the Jedi once in the past. So he sort of wants to know about this Mandalorian, and he says he does know one only if he can have the Beskar armor. He doesn't choose that, but he sends out his whistling birds to kill them all, and then he ends up tying the dude to a lamppost, shuts it off, and let all these monsters eat him. He reveals that a Mandalorian's on Tatooine. Another thing, in the trailer, it was a Tusken Raider who was getting hung up, except for it's now this dude. So, I really like it. Oh yeah, this is not a commentary. So, when I'm playing right now, sorry, if like a Luke Skywalker jumps in front of me, I'll get, scared. I've turned the music down. So, just going back to the Clone Wars days. Oh, I'm dead. So, anyway. Back to this. He ends up going back to Tatooine to the exact same pod, which I forgot to say. In the episode, The Gunslinger, episode 5, Whoa, okay. I don't know if that happened to you guys, but just 1 second. I am sorry. Earlier was just, I had some technical difficulties. Anyway, oh yeah, a couple things. Can you say? Hope you had a happy Halloween. And my last video, the reason why I didn't have a thumbnail, because the thumbnail didn't work. So, it just showed me playing Among Us. So I ain't one of those really low budget YouTube, well I am, but I ain't one of those people who just don't even know how to use a thumbnail. I swear I have a planned thumbnail. So, I'll try and see if I can get that working again. So, yeah, new match, new day, new game. So, I am... Oh, this is a weird glitch. So back onto here. So this place was actually where the Millennium Falcon docked. Back in A New Hope. And this lady, yeah, she's back, and oh yeah, he doesn't like droids, and oh yeah, he likes droids. I'm not going to mention every other little detail. This is just supposed to be a review. It's going to be a very long video. So anyway, you see, one of the best Easter eggs is actually R5, I think it's D4, from A New Hope, the one that had the what's it called? The busted converter. And I'm like, that dude's back. So then, yeah, we have this montage. It goes all the way to this town, which has been erased off the map. And he's saying to this Weequay dude, and he's saying, have you ever seen a Mandalorian? It's like, oh yeah, meaning the Marshal. Out comes behind him. Here comes the big guns. A man wearing Boba Fett's armor. Now, when I first saw it, I'm like, that does not look like Boba Fett. Even if he has an acid-looking armor, because it'd be, not acid, but it's been acided up in the Sarlacc pit. His armor, look, yeah, has been washed with acid, and he's a very thin, tall, lanky man. Lanky, I didn't say something weird. Kids. Yeah, this is a really weird, like, thing. This really weird person, and he ripped off the helmet, and that's when the Mandalorian's like, you're not a Mandalorian. Which, actually, Boba Fett isn't. He's a clone. For all the actual good kids out there. Shout out to the Clone Wars boys. Oh yeah, if you haven't watched... Oh, this is all on Disney Plus, by the way. And speaking of Disney Plus, watch Clone Wars on Disney Plus. And Mandalorian. And, sadly, Rebels and Resistance. Just watch those two. The first two ones. The other ones, sort of trash. Even though Rebels is really important, just... the other ones are not as good as Clone Wars. So, sorry if I'm breathing in the mic a bit. So right now, I'm not that shocked. So, I have... So there, Boba, well, the man wearing Boba, he reveals his, like, identity, and his backstory. It's like, shows, like, the Death Star blowing up, blah, 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 but the important thing is his speeder. It's actually a pod racer engine part, but not any, but Anakin Skywalker's. Well, it looks like his, because it's yellow, but it also has red on it, which I can't remember him having. I remember it having yellow and blue. So, let me write down in the comments if it is his. Next is, after that, they find a crate dragon. Oh yeah, speaking of random stuff, on Halloween, a legendary actor just died, Sean Connery. So rip him. He played James Bond. like Indiana Jones' dad, blah blah blah. Well, not blah blah. He's an important actor, dude. Why do I just keep going off? This is not going to be in memory of him, not like Chadwick. Because Chadwick, rip, is. I know he's not as good, I think, but he's still pretty good. So rip Chadwick. So, then, yeah, so we've seen Crate Dragon skeletons, like, in A New Hope, even though, I didn't know Crate Dragons were this big. These things are huge. So, after that, we have, yeah, we have these Tuscans, which have communicated, and we get to see some of their villages. These guys are pretty cool. I like Tuscans. They're not that as evil as we remembered them as in Attack of the Clones, when they were just brutal. And, well, they, technically, Anakin's tech is like a demon to them. He's probably the devil. Yeah, so Tuscans are not that bad of creatures. So, the Crate Dragon, yeah, so they armed the village up to take out this Crate Dragon. And this Crate Dragon, geez, this fight was fun. And I liked the jetpack uses, and the Marshal dude, when he's using Boba Fett's armor, he, like, goes down, uses a rangefinder, and uses his back missile on his, like, back, on his jetpack. So one of the reasons why I really like the show, and I really enjoy it, because it's like, you're watching Star Wars, but you're watching basically a man who's very similar to Boba Fett. This is how people imagine Boba Fett to be. Now, after we have... So yeah, in the fight, if you notice something with the screen goes bigger. Like the frames, like, make it full screen, which makes it like you're more in the fight. And then, probably the big drop, the big money grabber is, well, not money grabber. This is the bit which I was very shocked on. Not Boba Fett. The Crate Dragon vomited. First Star Wars creature to vomit, but it vomited acid. Still like it, and it ended off with a classic move. Eat. The man got eaten. Talk about Mando. He got eaten, but then he came back out with all the acid. They found the Crate Dragon Pearl. And then we have, after that, when he goes off with Boba's armor, a man looks over, and this man is played by Tamora Morrison, fellow New Zealander. Well, I'm not New Zealand, I'm Australian, but this man played Jango Fett. And he redubbed Boba in the originals. So this man is Boba. That's the big spoiler moment. And I sadly got the spoiled to me, the plot, in Reddit. When I got a Reddit account. Prequel memes, I don't know why it's a prequel meme, but there was a spoiler post about the Mandalorian. And then I see, I really hated how I should have just watched the episode. But yeah, then I found out it came out, watched it, realized he was alive. So my predictions for the second episode. I think that he's going to confront him in, like, Mos Eisley. Or Mos Espa, I don't know. Wherever he wants to confront him. I don't really know that much about Mos Espa. Is that where, like, Anakin grew up? Or is that Mos Eisley? Again, let me down in the comments. a lot of mosses, and they in like this abandoned mine. So, other predictions for episodes, I think there's going to be 8 episodes. And they're going to have Rex, Ahsoka, Sabine, maybe Ezra. Actually, I like to see Ezra, Bo-Katan, a bunch of Clone Wars characters. Well, actually, no, there's 2 Rebels characters, but a bunch of Clone Wars characters, which is really cool. So, yeah, it's either going to be it's either there's going to leave Boba in the dust for now, or there's going to be confrontation the next episode, or is it going to go straight to the water planet episode? I think that's going to be set before the episode, what's it called? The episode in Ilum. Which, by the way, watch that episode on my Jedi Fallen Order, which I figured out the puzzle all by myself. I think I did. Did I? Yeah, I did. Without cheating. Alright. So, it's been wonderful to be back on YouTube after a little break. So yeah, I'll be doing this weekly. Keep in touch with my TikToks, so if you are from my TikToks, keep in touch. Oh yeah, and my thing in TikTok is I'm not going to show my face. Even I sort of did for my Halloween one. And on my brother's TikTok, so just, shh, don't tell anyone. Alright, so, yes, yeah, I have TikTok, sadly, because I am not a TikTok, I prefer Vine. Yep, kill me now. So, yes. So, like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Choose whatever. You don't need to do it, but if you do, you're a legend. And stay in touch. And you know, I'm just going to say my outro. May the Force be with you. Always.